Accurint Virtual Crime Center is a next-generation policing platform used for CompStat, analytics, crime analysis, and investigations. This solution links more than 86 billion public data records to more than 100 million agency-provided law enforcement data records. These records represent more than 2,000 law enforcement agencies nationwide. This cross-jurisdictional data exchange provides law enforcement with unprecedented visibility into crime in their own jurisdiction and around the country. The Accurint Virtual Crime Center landing page is a clean, search-specific solution whereby supervisors, patrol, and analysts have straightforward access to search for vital information. An Accurint Virtual Crime Center user can search for people, vehicles, phones, virtual identities, and businesses. An agency can enhance their Accurint Virtual Crime Center solution by adding Accurint Tracks device geolocation and analytics services and jail booking searches. To begin, go to www.accurint.com and select the red Product Sign-In button. Now, choose Accurint from the top of the list. At the sign-in screen, enter your username and verification characters. Now enter your password and click Sign In. You may also be required to use multi-factor authentication, or MFA, to complete your login. Note: if this is your first sign-in, you may be asked to select security questions and enter your response for future forgot password verification. Please read the terms and conditions carefully, then select your permissible use from the drop-down menu. Please read the Notice of Data Restrictions carefully before selecting I accept. Important: due to security requirements per CJIS compliance, you will be logged out after 30 minutes of inactivity. A user can conduct a person search by using just a few pieces of information, such as last name, first name, and a state. Accurint Virtual Crime Center is going to search public records and law enforcement records. Results are presented in two tabs: Law Enforcement and Public Records Data, showing the number of occurrences in each. A user can expand each return to find additional details by clicking the Expand icon. The user will be presented results where they can further identify their target by using several pieces of data such as date of birth, social security number, or driver's license number. Upon locating the subject's LexID number, which uses LexisNexis patented linking technology, a user can dive deeper to isolate the data contained in Accurint Virtual Crime Center by rerunning the subject using the LexID number. This will gather all data within Accurint on the subject to include the links further into a person's identity. From here, the user will see variations of a person's name, social security numbers associated to the person, driver's license number, and addresses beginning with the most recent at the top, then progressing backward. Clicking on the Law Enforcement tab, the user will see the law enforcement contacts that the subject has had with agencies contributing reports to Accurint Virtual Crime Center, to include the crime or incident, the subject's role, and the reporting agency. To see details of any report, click on the report number. This will show details to include the persons involved and the narrative of the incident. The Associates tab represents all of the individuals listed in the law enforcement reports, regardless of their role. Likewise, the Vehicles tab lists all of the vehicles listed in the law enforcement reports, regardless of ownership or role in the report. This information is extracted from the contributed law enforcement reports listed in the Summary tab. A subject's information can also be viewed on the dashboard, which will visualize all of the public record data points, such as places of residence, associates, relatives, and law enforcement contacts. To send a subject's information to the dashboard, click the checkbox by their name and then click Send Selected Records to Dashboard. This information is displayed on a national map with pinpoint locations that are active links to the information that it contains, such as relatives, residences, and law enforcement events. The dashboard will also visualize that same data in a link chart for easy connection of a subject to their law enforcement events by their role, their relatives, and also places that they have lived, among other data points. The advantage of a link chart is that a user can easily find connected persons, vehicles, residences, and law enforcement contacts that may not be evident from simply a public records perspective. The real-time phone search helps to locate hard-to-find individuals and businesses by running simple phone number and/or address searches. This real-time information comes from a variety of sources, including consumer bureaus, nationwide telephone companies, and third-party premium gateways. A user may search using combinations of criteria such as name, city, phone number, social security number, and more. Results will be displayed in 3 possible tabs: Law Enforcement Data, Public Records Data, and Additional Gateway Data, with the number of instances next to each. For even greater detail, run a phone detail report found under the green Reports icon, then expand its information by clicking the plus sign. LexisNexis has added the ability to upgrade Accurint Virtual Crime Center with the addition of jail booking data. LexisNexis jail booking data includes over 140 million booking records and 38 million offender images from more than 2,000 law enforcement databases. Local booking data is available from facilities in 41 states plus Washington, D.C., and State Department of Corrections data is available from 27 states. This equates to over 80% of all incarcerations in the United States. Records returned here may include names, photos, date of birth, physical descriptors, social security number, booking information, charges, and if the subject is still incarcerated. The Law Enforcement, or LE Power search, allows a user to conduct searches of law enforcement data using comprehensive search forms that include fields for law enforcement narrative, persons, vehicles, and law enforcement case information. For instance, if a user has a case where a subject had a red tattoo, then the user can search that term to look for those instances. Concept searching is a quick way to search the law enforcement narratives for multiple key terms using one single concept. For example, the concept word explosive includes other search terms such as bomb, dynamite, Molotov cocktail, and tannerite. Search using a preloaded concept or a concept you create and save for your own use. For a detailed description on how to use the LE Power search and concepts, click on the Help link located at the top right of this tab. That was just a brief overview of just some of the features and information available in Accurint Virtual Crime Center to search for people, find connections, see law enforcement events from around the nation, view jail booking data, and more. Reserve your seat now in one of the next complimentary live Accurint Virtual Crime Center webinar trainings with one of our expert law enforcement instructors. You'll be able to interact live and ask questions via audio connection or through the chat feature within the webinar. For new users, we suggest taking the Accurint Virtual Crime Center Essentials 1 and 2 classes to get started. For more experienced users, we offer several advanced and specialized courses to choose from. Use the link to view all upcoming live webinars to register today. We'll see you soon.